Heritage Center is a state-of-the-art facility dedicated to preserving and showcasing Montana's rich cultural heritage. MTN's Madeline Heath takes a closer look at the expansion project and what you can expect.
By November 2025, the Montana Heritage Center, home of the Montana Historical Society, will be a community hub connecting both Montanans and tourists to Montana's rich history.
Every part of our building, from the design of the building itself to our exhibit spaces, talks about how the people in Montana have interacted with that landscape in the past and created our history today.
The build began in 2020, and most recently 65,000 artifacts have been moved to the new building, where they have installed high-density storage that doubles capacity. It features a specialized HVAC system to keep artifacts at specific temperatures and prevent damage.
We're so excited to have exterior interpretive trails that we'll be able to share with folks in the future. We're moving along with the interior finishes on the addition, and a lot of work is going on the renovation of our historic building.
Construction of exhibit spaces has begun and will make up around 30,000 square feet. The exhibit areas include a Montana timeline beginning 13,000 years ago, Charlie Russell art exhibit, and a rotating gallery space. The new space will feature a cafe with Montana-grown products and a gift shop with goods relating to the exhibits or made in Montana. All of these features will not only provide the community with a connection to the past, but also a positive economic impact.
We have been working with Visit Helena and Downtown Helena groups, as well as the City of Helena, to think about what those impacts might be and how we can work together to get tourists who come to visit the Heritage Center to also visit our other cultural sites in the city.
Admission will be free to provide learning access to all Montanans. In Helena, I'm Madeline Heath, MTN News.
Residents in Great Falls will be taking a pause from the joys of the holiday season tomorrow to honor veterans for their services and sacrifices. MTN's Owen Skornick-Hayes caught up with some volunteers ahead of this year's ceremony.
Here at the VFW, where roughly 900 wreaths are being fluffed, ribboned, and prepped for Saturday's touching tribute at Highland Cemetery. The smell of pine fills the air of a small room in the VFW Post 1087.
Everybody comes together for our veterans.
Members of the community, including the Junior ROTC and the Civil Air Patrol, crowded in to prepare wreaths for an honorable tradition.
Making sure it looks pretty.
And making sure it looks good, and making sure it'll stay on the tree.
That works.
We're taking our time, doing it right.
The wreaths are getting a makeover, so they look their best when they're dropped off at Highland Cemetery on Saturday.
We're fluffing the bows and putting strings on them so that they will hang over the headstone.
It's all part of the larger Wreaths Across America movement, in which wreaths are purchased to be laid at the grave sites of military veterans. Aiden Day, a senior at Great Falls High, began the relationship between his Junior ROTC club and Wreaths Across America. He sold candy canes, raising enough money to purchase 30 wreaths.
We sold about, say, 300, and the rest we had a little bit more money to donate to the Wreaths Across America. So in total, we spent about 500 for wreaths.
Last year, the local VFW chapter said they raised enough to purchase 400 wreaths. This year, it's up to 900. Their eventual goal is to adorn the entire cemetery.
Our goal is 2,700 to get every veteran's grave covered.
For those laying wreaths, it's often a touching ceremony.
We encourage people to say the person's name, thank them for their service, before you even lay the wreath on their grave.
Even if they've passed, we're still going to show them the respect that they've earned.
To help the VFW reach their goal of 1,800 wreaths next year, consider purchasing before January 17th. Wreaths Across America will double the contribution from each purchase. From Great Falls, Owen Skornick-Hayes, MTN News.